Hello Ashlings, welcome back to the Phoenix Nest. I'm your host Zeke the Phoenix, and today I'll be going over 5 types of PvP you can do in Ashes of Creation. Number 1. Open World PvP. Open World PvP in Ashes of Creation will be similar to other factionless MMOs, where you'll be fighting over gathering spots, grind spots, world bosses, dungeons, and raids. Since Ashes of Creation is a game where all the game systems are influenced by PvP, Intrepid has stated all of the map will be corruption enabled and almost all parts of the map can be fought over for control. This means that everywhere you go, there's a chance open world PvP can happen there. So for example, if you're doing a raid, you can get attacked by another enemy raid. Same with dungeons, or if you're gathering resources, or just questing to level up your node. But even if you don't PvP, and you just want to avoid it completely, you're still protected by the corruption system, as it's pretty punishing for those who want to grief people, but it's not that punishing for people who just want to fight each other. I'm not going to go over the corruption system right now, but there's other YouTubers who've made videos on the subject, so I'll let you go search for those. Another type of open world PvP you can do is naval combat. Ashes of Creation is supposed to have an extremely well thought out naval combat system and ocean content. So all the PvP that you can do on land, you can also do in the ocean. Number 2. The Caravan System. In Ashes of Creation, the primary way to transport goods between cities or from a resource spot is to load up a caravan and drive it back to your home city or to an allied node. During the pilgrimage, your caravan becomes an open-world, corruption-free, static, moving battleground that people can sign up to attack or defend. The winners will be rewarded upon either destroying or escorting the caravan to its final destination successfully. This will likely become one of the most common forms of PvP you're going to encounter in Ashes of Creation, and probably the one that I'm most excited for. Number 3. Arenas. Arenas in Ashes of Creation are one thing that people from other MMOs might have a lot of experience with already. There will be a ladder system along with 1v1, 3v3, and 5v5 team sizes. Military nodes will even decide their leadership via arena combat. There will be leaderboards, and Intrepid has stated that they'd like to do cross-server tournaments later on. However, currently, arenas will be locked to a local geographic area within a node. Number 4. Guild Wars. There are 3 major methods of how guild wars are fought: guild halls, guild fortresses, and castle sieges, each one bigger than the previous. All 3 will be objective based and be fought in the open world as corruption-free areas. They will all each have separate cooldowns when a new battle for these bases will be able to be initiated. The way these function, they will support guilds of all sizes to have different tiers of PvP they can participate in to match their skill and size, and always have something to be preparing for. Winners get to control these bases as a sort of mini node with housing and other financial benefits until their next opening for attack. Number 5. Node Wars. These will be the PvP high endgame. Node Wars will have huge effects on the world around them. PvEers and PvPers alike will strive to hold or capture nodes in order to change how the world unfolds. These will be the huge metropolis-sized sieges of hundreds of players battling it out to protect the city they live in or destroy an enemy's home. There will be opportunity for many smaller nodes to team up in order to match the might of the large node's population and resources in order to allow their own nodes to level up past that node. The Node Wars have a long cooldown, so these will essentially be server events for a large amount of players to participate in. Of the information we've been given, we know that these will have objectives revolving around capturing points around the city during the siege, defeating NPC commanders, and high-ranking node officials. There will be some anti-Zerg mechanics, but we haven't been given much information about how they'll achieve this, so for now, we're just gonna have to wait and see how they do it. Here's what we know about the victory condition for ending a node war. We've been told the leader of the attacking node needs to cast a spell that ends the 2-hour siege and thus de-levels the node 1 level. The victors can then go around destroying enemy freeholds as they loot and pillage the node for some time after the siege. Well, I think that just about covers most of the ways you can PvP in Ashesofcreation. And I hope you're excited as I am about what we're going to see in the next coming months, as Alpha 1 has recently been announced as coming up in September of this year. I will be streaming and making content for it, so please like, subscribe, and follow my Twitch channel to stay tuned into what's happening during the Alpha 1 PvP testing. As usual, I'm your host Zeke the Phoenix, and I'll see you when you return to the nest.